Apple is reportedly preparing one of its most ambitious Mac refreshes ever, a multi-phase rollout starting in late 2026 that will redesign nearly every device in its portfolio. For the last several years, the Mac roadmap followed a familiar cadence of incremental spec bumps, but this new strategy is different, covering everything from the entry-level MacBook Neo to professional-grade workstations like the Mac Studio. While this image captures the start of the Apple Silicon era, the company is now being forced to evolve that architecture further. The catalyst is Apple Intelligence, a suite of features that requires immense, dedicated processing power to run directly on the device. As these AI features become central to everyday tasks, older hardware architectures face a performance ceiling. Without hardware optimized for local, private processing, even high-end systems can struggle to deliver the speed and efficiency these new workflows demand. To remain competitive in this new environment, Apple is shifting its strategy, moving away from traditional silicon updates towards an AI-first hardware foundation. Surprisingly, the first major evidence of this shift appears in Apple's most affordable notebook, the MacBook Neo. Reports suggest the next Neo will replace the A18 Pro with the newer A19 Pro chip. This addresses a long-standing contention point, base memory. By increasing the minimum to 12 gigabytes, Apple ensures on-device AI models run smoothly alongside other applications. However, these internal improvements come with a trade-off. Buyers should expect higher starting prices as Apple reevaluates its hardware and storage tiers. Ultimately, Apple is prioritizing performance over its legacy pricing structure because on-device AI requires a higher hardware floor than the previous generation of computing. While the MacBook Air and Pro have maintained this iconic profile for years, the upcoming roadmap suggests the most substantial hardware changes in the platform's history. Future models are expected to transition toward OLED display technology, bringing superior contrast and improved power efficiency to the mobile lineup. Perhaps even more significant is the reported plan to introduce touchscreen capabilities to the MacBook line. This shift would represent a fundamental change in how users interact with macOS, aligning the Mac's interface more closely with the touch-native experiences found on the iPhone and iPad. Combined, these hardware and interactive updates aim to modernize the Mac, evolving it into a platform that is better suited for the next generation of software. On the desktop side, Apple is doubling down on professional performance. The iMac, Mac Mini, and this Mac Studio are all scheduled for significant silicon updates. These high-end models will benefit from next-generation Apple Silicon specifically designed to accelerate neural processing. This localized power allows professionals to execute heavy generative AI tasks directly on their desks, reducing the need to send sensitive data to external cloud servers. By focusing on localized horsepower, Apple is positioning the desktop Mac as a private, high-speed alternative to the latency and privacy risks of cloud computing. The message across this roadmap is clear. Apple's future depends on moving AI processing out of the cloud and firmly onto your local hardware. This strategy prioritizes privacy and speed, ensuring that the most advanced AI features can run even when you're completely offline. Looking back at the M1 chip, we can see how far the platform has come, but current Macs represent the final phase of that initial transition. The 2026 and 2027 rollout will mark the start of an entirely new era, where hardware design is dictated by the requirements of on-device intelligence. For those who need an upgrade today, the current lineup remains powerful, but for those who can wait, the coming months will bring a level of hardware transformation we haven't seen since Apple first moved to its own silicon. This roadmap isn't just a series of product launches, it's a massive pivot to ensure the Mac remains the center of the professional and creative ecosystem in the age of AI.